This is a review of the Nerf Fortnite HR. Included is the blaster itself, the instructions, 6Y Elite 2.0 darts that resemble modular darts, a 6-round magazine, the front barrel attachment that comes detached, and the priming handle that needs to be installed. To install the priming handle, simply go to the right side of the gun, this is not present on the left hand side, and get the priming handle. Find the grey protrusion that extends from the side of the gun, simply install the priming handle like so. Starting with the front, there is no N-Strike barrel attachment on front of this. However, this itself is an N-Strike compatible attachment. Simply turn and remove, and underneath you'll see the N-Strike attachment. This is where you can attach all of your N-Strike compatible attachments, and this is the N-Strike compatible attachment. This one is included with the blaster, and of course it matches the aesthetics of it. However, you can put this on any N-Strike attachment point. There are iron sights built into the barrel extension, not the gun, so if you just remove the barrel extension, then you won't be able to aim and hit anything. But, you know, whatever, Nerf does whatever they want. Moving back behind the barrel extension, we have the barrel, of course, and on the right hand side only, we have the bolt handle. This is how you prime the gun. Simply pull the bolt handle up into the top position, then pull the bolt handle back into the rear position, then push it forward, and you may choose to pull the bolt handle down, however, it is not required to fully prime the gun. Once you've pushed the bolt handle into the forward position, that is the completed prime motion. To fire, simply pull the trigger. Moving down, we have the magazine. Well, included is a 6-round magazine. To remove the magazine, simply pull the bolt handle into the rear position, strike the magazine release on the central line, and out comes the 6-round magazine. The magazine is grey, it doesn't have a transparent sides. The only way you can see your ammo is this slit in the middle. However, it does have a bit of painted orange there to match the aesthetics of the blaster when looking at it front on. Apart from that, it is a standard magazine, so you can put it in other blasters, and you can also put magazines from other blasters into this gun. Moving up, we have the access door. To open the access door, simply get your fingernail underneath there and lift it up like that. The latch itself isn't locked by any means. You can prime and fully operate the gun with the latch open. However, it doesn't really allow you to access anything unless you've actually primed the bolt handle back. So there is no safety risk with actually having it open while you prime the gun, because you can't actually get your finger in there and do anything bad. However, the intended use of the access door is if you have a jam, you may pull the bolt into the rear position and you can get your finger in there to clear out any jams or malfunctions. I did not have any jams or malfunctions while operating the blaster. Moving back again, we have the trigger and the grip. The trigger itself is pretty standard. This gun does have slam fire. I'll talk more about that in the opinion. However, because it is a bolt action sniper rifle kind of thing, it is a bit hard to use. And again, we have the magazine relief. It is more of a flappy paddle design, easy to hit and quite quick release, and it is good. Moving back, we have the grip. The grip is kind of weird, not gonna lie. It doesn't really look like a real grip, and I know this is a Fortnite gun, and it's meant to resemble the gun from Fortnite. By all means, it is comfortable. It's just a bit goofy looking in my opinion. But once you get your hands around it, it feels alright, but it is different to a nice filleted ergonomic grip. This is more of a ghetto style of a grip. It works, but it's nothing special. Moving back from this point here, we have the stock. The stock is extremely small, and I personally would like it to be a little bit bigger, especially because you prime the gun off the stock. I kind of want it to be a bit more distant, so when I have my hand here, it doesn't feel so cramped when I have the bolt in the rear position. However, I can understand that the gun isn't specifically designed for people my age or my height. I'm 6 foot, so I guess I'm a bit bigger, but I think they could make the stock a little bit bigger with being, comforting for older, taller individuals while also keeping it nice and small for younger individuals. However, apart from that, this is all cosmetic. There's nothing else maneuverable or manipulative in here. Just to recap, to operate the blaster, simply pull the bolt handle back into the rear position, release the magazine, load up your magazine full of darts, put the magazine back into the gun, push the bolt handle forward, either leaving the bolt up or down depending on the play experience, and pull the trigger. Alright, let's see it firing. Firing the included Elite 2.0 darts. Now for some Econ waffle head darts. Okay, so now I'll try and represent some slam fire. I just have the standard Elite 2.0 darts in here. It works with any darts, but I'll try and show you the way of using slamfire. As you see in the regular firing, I have my right hand off and I'm taking my right hand off to prime the gun. To use slamfire, either come on the left hand side and shoot with your left hand on the grip, like this. Or you may choose to keep the blaster on your right hand side and hold the gun in more of a horizontal direction and slamfire like this. Both methods work.
Okay, so now onto firing analysis. So I did a little bit of my firing demo because this gun is a little bit of a quirkier gun, but I did try and hopefully cover everything. Starting with the slam fire capabilities of this gun. Yes, slam fire is a possible way of shooting this gun. However, depending on your playstyle and your expectations of this gun, you may not be able to access it. As I said, a bolt action gun, normally you prime and shoot the gun with the same hand. So if you shoot it like that and you have the expectations of using this like a bolt action sniper rifle, you will not be able to access slam fire. However, if you're more of a performance-oriented nerfer, you may find that the method of tilting the gun horizontally or even switching to the other hand is a method that you can access slam fire. However, this gun doesn't really lend itself quite well for slam fire as you are using a bolt action gun. Slam fire works better with pump action guns or even something like a top runner gun like the Delta Trooper. But apart from that, priming performance is quite good. I'd just like to note that the front barrel attachment being quite long does negatively impact your initial velocity as it's shot from the gun. If you want your best firing performance, leave it off. However, if you like cosmetically to look the best, leave it on. Personally, for me, I'm not using this for performance reasons, so I'll keep the barrel extension on for a little bit less of that shooting performance. However, if you are strictly a performance nerfer and have bought, for some reason, a bolt action sniper rifle for performance reasons, take that off, it will shoot much better without it on. Apart from that, firing performance is quite good and is in line with the rest of the blasters on the market. Now for my personal opinion. Personally, when I bought this gun, I actually really like it. It is genuinely a fun gun to use. Like, I don't mind a nice bolt action gun to plink around with. This is definitely a fun gun, even to dry fire. Just the motion of using the bolt is actually quite fun. Apart from that, performance-wise, this gun is not the best. In terms of firing performance, it's great. In terms of usability and performance like that, it's not the best. A bolt action gun is not the fastest. Even with slam fire, you're not really going to be able to hit anything. Having to take your hand off the priming handle to the trigger to fire is going to decrease your firing velocity. This whack-ass barrel attachment is going to decrease your velocity. The smaller stock is not going to be ideal for most people. The grip's perfectly fine. But personally, I think depending on your expectation, you might enjoy this. For the casual nerfer who likes plinking and you like the look of this gun, you like it from Fortnite maybe, or you maybe like the bolt action, I think this is a great gun. And personally, that's how I'm taking this gun. If you're a performance nerfer, I don't really recommend this gun, to be honest with you. If you want something slam fire that has slam fire that does take magazines, maybe look into something on the market such as Delta Trooper or something like that. That gun has been out for a very, very long time and that's kind of got that slam fire stuff. Or look for something that has a bit more slam fire and pump action on the second-hand market or something like that. For the modding community as well, I don't really see a thing in modifying these guns anymore. To be honest with you, the biggest concern I would have is if you put a pumped up spring in this gun and you try and prime this from only one side, you might snap the bolt sled. It is only plastic. Most modders that do put upgraded springs in bolt guns like this have reinforced bolt sleds, and to be honest with you, by the time you get there, why are you even using this gun with a stock this small? All in all, my opinion on the gun is kind of mixed, but that's kind of how most things are in life. Personally, I have a positive experience with this gun because my expectations are placed on it in a way that I feel like I just want to plinker with it and it's fun like that. However, if your expectations are different, you may not enjoy it. I hope I've provided you with all the objective information if you want to purchase a North Fortnite HR. I'll leave a link in the description box below if you're interested in purchasing it. I'll try and leave an Australian American link. Apart from that, thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.